Hey girl, what up? Welcome everybody. So today I'm going to be playing with Ofra makeup. They sent me this in PR, the Ofra Glitch palette, which looks like this. They're all shimmers, which is going to be very interesting, but I'm going to be creating a look with all of the shimmers. So we've got 1, 2, 3, there's 9, 4, how am I going to do this? 5. That's why lives are tricky. 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. So what I'm thinking of is playing with the purple on the outer corner, then the blue, and then this color. And then on the lower lash line, doing something like this color and green. I don't know. But I also have their Absolute Cover Foundation. I've got their Brow Gel and their Concealer Color Wheel. So give it a thumbs up while you're here. Also their liquid lipstick in Manila. We're going to be doing that. And I'm going to be using the Ofra Liore palette for my blush, bronzer, and highlight. So it's almost going to be like a full face of Ofra. If you're here for it, give it a thumbs up. Let's do brows first. I'm like losing everything. Okay. So this is a semi-permanent eyebrow gel. I actually got dark blonde because they looked really, really dark on the website. Mama Bear, give it a thumbs up. X out of the chat and give it a thumbs up. I'm just going to have to rip this because it's not coming out. Okay, so it's going to be too light, but here is what it looks like, the component. And there is the actual brow gel. So that's really cool. It's actually like really moussey looking. Going to take my e.l.f. brow. I laminated my eyebrows. If you want to see a laminated eyebrow tutorial, let me know, because see how when I brush them up, they just stand up and like they don't fall back down unless I want them to. They just stand up. So now going with that dark blonde, Ofra, I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush. Ooh, it's really liquidy. And start to feather this in. Actually, that's not a bad shade at all. It's actually a lot darker than I thought. You see what I mean? It's actually a lot darker than I thought. It's a really nice shade. So if you're my hair color, skin tone, then get dark blonde. So if you want to see me do the laminated eyebrow tutorial, give this video a thumbs up, everybody. I know I'm on late, but I have been sick for 2 weeks and it just was progressively getting worse and worse and worse. Thank you for that. Thumbs up. I've been sick. It's been getting worse and worse and worse. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. But actually have a bit of pneumonia. So I'm on antibiotics for that. I love Ofra. You would think they're known for their highlighters and that's it really. But not, they literally have a full-on makeup, full face of makeup on their website. And they have accessories too, like little palettes. Actually, I would go a little bit deeper than this if you are my skin tone, because I'm seeing when it gets outside the lines that it's just a little bit light. But yay, thank you so much. Glad you're here. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can send a little sticker that says like, hey, or thumbs up, or whatever little pears or fruits they have going there. And I always have my skincare is good. I always do skincare. That's basically what I've been doing for 2 weeks. Basically just massive skincare. La Mer, what else have I been doing? TEAMI blends, my mask. Love that. So then I'm just going to take, after that brow gel is over with, the color wheel I have, which, why can't I find anything? This always happens. It's so late at night that I'm just like kind of out of it. Okay, here's the Ofra color wheel for concealer. That's what it looks like. It's Magic Roulette Concealer. So you just basically mix and match, you know, color correct. And for redness here, peachy, and then you can make your own skin tone. So I'm just gonna go into the white and the flesh tone shade and clean up under the brow. It's really thick and creamy, but it's not too thick or creamy. It's actually like the perfect consistency. Like you could probably see right here is where it's a little bit too light, but anywhere else it matches my brow. But I want it to be a good makeup night. So I might have to go in and fix that with a little bit of brow pencil. I'm going to use the CoverGirl brow pencil and just sort of fluff that up in the front where it was just a little bit too light. So I would go with like a brunette shade next time. And I'm just going to go and flurf up the rest of the brow. Like that. Mama Bear, what have you been up to the last 2 weeks? Shipping out your package tomorrow. I like the brows. They look good. I want to set them. What do I have to set? I usually just use this hairspray, this Got2b hairspray. So that's what I'm going to do. Spray it on the end of a spoolie and just run it through the brow. All right, now getting to the palette. Wipe off these, well, I'll keep them just in case when more people come in. Put this away so I don't forget. So we've got beautiful shades here. Can't wait to play. Okay. I'm going to use for a transition shade this peach tone right here for a little transition shade. Morphe M433 as a brush for this. There's a lot of kickback, but that just means it's highly pigmented. Like, look at that. Highly pigmented. And I got more on this side. just for a little bit of crease action here. All right, now I'm going in with the Rephr 02 brush and going in with this purple shade down here, which is actually pulling really deep. So I'm going to place that on the outer portion and bring it in. These are shimmers, but they're working well as like a satin. Building, building, building. And we'll wing it out a little bit. This is actually really, really pretty. I'm trying to look at the chat and this at the same time, but it's hard. Because I want to get this makeup look up and not take forever and ever in a day like I usually do. Wing it out a little bit. Very, very nice formula. I'm so grateful for them sending this PR to me. Like, they so didn't have to, but they're so generous and their customer service is amazing. They listen to smaller creators. I really like how that's turning. Thank you. I love it already. This is the Ofra Glitch 2000 palette that Ofra sent me. And we're going to be just building, building, building. Now I'm going to take the blue on the opposite side of that Rephr brush. And I'm going to put it here. Ooh. We're playing with color today. I wasn't on their PR list. They sent it to me. I don't know. I'm not on their PR list at all, but they sent it to me. And it was really, really nice of them. So just blocking that out. I'm going to kind of take the purple over the blue a little bit to mesh those together. They're so sweet. Like, if you message them, they're so nice. And then I want to take, let's take this shade right here and put it on the inner portion of the eye. Customer service is awesome. Team is awesome. If you're in the chat, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps my videos out. Or send a little pear. Really, really pretty. It'll all come together in the end. So use that. Now I have their foundation, their Absolute Cover foundation. Things are going wild here. I actually think I want to take a little concealer brush and just fix this up. So we're doing Ofra. All right, so their foundation, it says, go from part-time to full-time status in this long-lasting foundation that leaves skin flawless. Stay perfectly matte all day with this buildable medium to full coverage formula mixed with silk peptides and skin-loving antioxidants. Absolute Cover foundation keeps your face protected from outside pollutants that age your skin. amazing. So I don't know what shade I got. Number 2. It looks really light. I just do whatever I feel. I thought there was going to be fallout with this, but there pleasantly wasn't. So she's asking if I do my eyes before my face or my face before my eyes. It just depends. So I'm going to pump this out. It's got a nice pump. It's a glass jar. Really nice with that. So yeah, this is going to be too light, but it's very liquidy, as you can see. So what I'm going to do to combat that is take my debronzy drops and mix that in with this formula, and you're gonna see that it's gonna turn a totally different color. Now it totally matches me. And I don't need to use a primer. I don't have the Ofra primer, or I mean I do, but I just can't find it. I have it, I just can't find it at the moment. And we'll use their sponge to blend it out. This feels really lightweight. So here's their perfecting sponge. It's beautiful. Really lightweight. Beautiful coverage. I'll go over the lips so you can see. Like, that's really nice coverage. It normally just depends. I don't really mind either way going to do my eyes before my face or my face before my eyes, but generally I do my eyes before my face. I don't know why. I just do. So I used 1 pump of that foundation and I still have this much left, but I did mix in the debronzy, but that was just for color. It maybe makes it go a little bit longer because, you know, more product makes it go further. So there's the foundation. Really, really pretty. Really nice. I feel like this is a satin unless it dries down. Then we'll see. But what I'm going to do is take the concealer wheel and spray it a little bit. Get it a little bit moist there. And for a concealer brush, I'm taking the Hourglass concealer brush here. And I'm going to mix in the white with the skin tone shade. And put that right here. Ooh, that's nice. Really nice coverage for concealer. And it's not too thick, and with a brush, it's nice and medium coverage. Love that. I'm just going in and mixing like all over the place. So while you're in the chat, anyone new coming in, I see people coming in that are new, give it a thumbs up while you're here. Beautiful. Oh, absolutely radiant. My favorite drugstore concealer is the e.l.f. Hydrating. I'm so happy to hear that, Ruru, that this is the best thing in your day. Thank you. Give it a thumbs up, Ruru. 6 a.m. there. It's 12 o'clock a.m. here. Well, 12:19. A little bit past 12. So I'm going to take the perfecting sponge and blend this out after. Ooh, yes. Try the hydrating. It's amazing. I love it. So as you can see, this concealer really packs a punch. 6 p.m. So I caught people early. Maybe I'll know to do this next time for a live. So now I have the concealer down. I'm just going to take their Perfecting Puff, which is, I stand by this sponge 100%. I use it every single day. I love it. I know. I didn't expect to go live either, Ruru, but I was diagnosed today at the doctor, and they gave me like really high strength antibiotic. Thank you for all the well wishes. High strength antibiotic, and I took both of them at the same time. And I also have an inhaler. And so basically that's why I'm able to go live and even breathe and talk to you guys without coughing crazily. I don't have a setting powder from them. So I'm just going to take this Alamar Cosmetics palette here. I love this. And use this shade right here. And just take the sponge and go under the eye. As you can see, nice and mattifying. If you want to donate to the channel, you can send me a little dancing emoji. It would help me out so much. Always appreciated. Run that here. Run that here. I think the base looks perfect. I'm going to take the Clean Fresh CoverGirl translucent powder and go all over the face. All right, next I want to do the lower lash line. And I wanted to go, I have to clean this brush off, this Refer number 2, because it's my favorite. And I literally use it with everything. So I wanted to do the green on the outer corner. Boy, their concealer is no joke, man. And these are really highly pigmented shades. And they work. In the crease and everything. I just kind of got crazy with that. So I'm going to take a blending brush and some powder and clean this up. Went a little crazy. Nothing a little setting powder can't fix. That is so pigmented. I barely dipped my brush in there. Goodness. Okay. Clean that brush off again because holy cannoli. Now I want to go in with that peach shade down here and put that on the inner portion. Ruru, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because my daughter gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So 6 a.m. would be a treat for me to be able to sleep in. And I think I'm going to go in with this highlighter and go like right in the center. to lighten it up. So, I have hiccups right now, oh my gosh. Taking my Laura Mercier, what are these called? Eyelash curler. What are these called? What is this called? An eyelash curler. And curling the lashes. And I'm going to layer some mascaras. Going with the NARS Climax Extreme. I literally don't know how to make... Oh my gosh, I just got it all over. I have to be so careful with this mascara. Because it's just so... It has so much product on it that if I'm not, I get it everywhere like I just did. I just got it right here. And go on the other eye. Very gently. Oh, thank you, honey. That's okay. Tend to your little one. We always have to do that. I know I have to. It's been really hard with me having to homeschool because someone had COVID at school and my babes were going to school. So they're off for 2 weeks. And I've been having to homeschool while being sick for the last week while they've been off. And it was just really, really rough. Kindergarten, not my 9-year-old, she can hold her own, but having to sit there and keep putting my little one on and off the stool because she didn't want to do it was tough. And coloring, it's like being in kindergarten all over again. Wander Beauty Unleashed mascara. I don't know if this look turned out really well, but we're gonna try to fix it. Try to salvage it. But just know, if I hadn't put that green down, I think I would have been golden. And this is just like so volumizing for the lashes. But of course I have mascara marks everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lashes. I love this Wander Beauty. So pretty. Mixed and layered. Just looks really nice. And then a trick to make my lashes look super long for my sister is I always close my eye and wiggle up. And that just makes them look so much longer. So that's it for mascara. This look is coming together. I have to wait for those mascara marks to dry, and there's no editing in this, obviously, so what are you going to do about that? So here's the swatches of the Ofra Glitch 2000 palette, if you didn't see them already. Oh yes, so pretty. So pretty. And there's so many looks you can do with that. And it comes with a highlighter. And I love the foundation. It looks amazing. The foundation looks incredible. Like, incredible on the skin. Like, you can't ask for anything better. The concealer is really good, too. Now, I'm going to be moving on to the Ofra and Leore 91 palette for my blush, bronzer, and highlights. So for blush, I'm going to use my rougher brush, the 05, and go into this middle peach shade right here. And look how beautiful that is for blush. This is a look. Across the nose. I will be listing and linking all of the products below. If you want to shop through my links, that would be so appreciated. It doesn't cost you guys anything, but it does help me out a lot. That looks so good. Put a little here, here, and here. This foundation I'm in love with, and I really love that glitch palette. All right, and bronzer. I'm going to try to use this for bronzer. I haven't ever tried, but I'm going to try to just dip into this and use for bronzer. Ooh, that's pigmented. I love it. It works for bronzer. It's just a little hard to get in that little tiny pan, but it works. You can see it. Proof is in the pudding. And I'm going to take that under the lip. Oh yeah, for a little extra poutiness. Taking a fluffy brush and going down the nose. Ruru, why can't you go back to bed? This is really good as a bronzer, and it's an eyeshadow. I think I should put this a little bit in the crease too. And buff off that mascara mark while I'm there. Yep. And this one too. Beautiful. Oh my God. Who knew that would work as an eyeshadow and a bronzer? So I got blush, bronzer, and now going into this highlight shade, which is Blissful from the Leora 91 palette. I love this. I did a review on it already. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's good. On my nose. Cupid's bow, chin, and on my forehead. Like, look at that. It's a beautiful highlight. Basically did a full face of Ofra. I'm going to spray it down. Don't have the Ofra setting spray, but just using a hydrating setting spray. And for lips, I need to find, this is the Manila Liquid Lip. Really, really pretty. Lots going on there. I'm happy. I'm happy I'm here too. So let's see what that looks like. Ooh, really pretty. Ofra lipsticks are so good. So long lasting, comfortable. In a really nice nude color, I think. So this is the final look using all Ofra Cosmetics. I love this color too. It's so stunning. I think I do want to top it though with the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. Just the normal Fenty Glow. I'm still working on my little mini one. I have so many of these though that, like, you could totally substitute the Maybelline Lifter gloss in Topaz. It's basically the same thing. It's basically the same thing. Like, I could just go over and it would be the same. Right? So this is Fullface of Ofra. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you, Ruru. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I love you all so, so much. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.